reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion sets up a second down play. Fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. To keeper trying to get to the marker. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Martin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Because I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we'll go for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On the ground against Martin. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pulls it in. It's Green. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice grab. It's Green. In the clear at the 25.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's White. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Back-to-back deep shots. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but a good effort and a good play.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Hebe keeps it himself. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to throw. It's White. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So a playoff pressure court, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards lead. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He got it. The field goal's good. And the game is now tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They will try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
With the catch, it's Martin. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Hits into space at the 50. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So Arkansas has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game's summary before we move on. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Martin. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying to convert with a sneak. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grant behind the line. It's Martin. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. They give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
From the shotgun to hand off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver who's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that
a deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. A timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Hands it off on the counter. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. One-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. This could be the game here. Defense is coming after him. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the